Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, Homeckers. How you doing today? You know what? I'm doing awesome. Had a delicious lunch and a little bit of dinner from Pit Stop yesterday. So this morning I wanted to show you a little way that you can make your food budget go even farther with takeout. Because if you're doing these recipes and you're doing everything I preach, you can easily afford to go 2 times a week to your favorite takeout, easily. And when you get there, treat them like almost like a commissary. Like, look, I need meat, so I'm going to Pit Stop. I got a pound of their awesome brisket, a pound of their pork, 1 pound of their Angry Tots, which are so delicious, 1 pound of their mac and cheese, and 1 pound of their beans, right? And Emily and I chowed. We actually split the Rueben Wrap. It's my favorite tool. I'm dead. It's my favorite sandwich in Grand Rapids. So we had half of that. We had some Angry Tots, and so we had some mac and cheese and a little bit of the beef, and we went to town. Now then, the morning yielded an amazing event here. One is I took the brisket and I put all of it in a pan with about 4 large mushrooms, right? And 1 large onion, and I kind of did a whole thing, and then I split that and I put the majority of that in the pot, right, with about a pound or so of homemade French onion soup. I suggest French onion soup if you've got it, or some wine and some water. That's totally fine. It is Lent, right? Let's pray that we get through this faster than ever. And then I took the Angry Tots here, and what I did is I sauteed them, and I made these little Angry Tot cakes, right? That looks delicious. And then I put that underneath 2 poached type eggs, which I'm going to show you right now. And that's our breakfast. And then I thought, you know what? I want something kind of unique with these beans, because, you know, beans, they're phenomenal. He's got like almonds and all these bits and pieces of love. So what I did is I thought, hey, why not some maple balsamic vinegar, and woo, hey, party. And what we'll do is we'll stir that up, and we'll make that kind of like a slaw. I could totally add some onion if I wanted, but oh my God, I don't have to do it. And it's maple, so it's breakfast. So again, sorry about eating with my mouth open, but I'm a talker. I still have a ton of pork. I still have a ton of basic foods. My wife and I are gonna split this plate. I took the mac and cheese and the pork and a little bit of scallions and a little bit of the beans, because this is what I had on my day after my wedding. Matt catered our amazing brunch at Civic Theater. And then after it's warmed up later on today, I'm gonna put some of his amazing Pit Stop barbecue and finish it and eat it like nobody's looking. I love to eat this with tortilla chips. It's kind of almost like a dip. It's delicious. Again, all I did was add some sour cream, some French onion soup, or some beef stock, or some water and wine, tons of spring onion, and I've got 1 onion, 4 or 5 mushrooms in this all day, and a pound of my homemade beef stock, and a cup of sour cream. So I'm extending this like mad. But I did want to take the time to show you a really cool thing I learned in 8th grade from my teacher, Mrs. Gottlieb. I got a chance to hang out with Tommy when we were in 8th grade. And his mom did this most amazing thing to make eggs. And I just thought it was like the coolest thing since sliced bread. I've always been interested in food. I've always been interested in how people do stuff, because it's not the food, it's the people. And right now, if you make a huge batch of something, you can totally take a walk with your family and drop stuff off on the porch, right? You can have a lot of fun with that. So this is what she did. And I just thought it was so cool. So you get a little bit of butter going, right? And you crack your egg like thus. Like thus. Okay. And this is when you want to add your salt and pepper. Pretty cool. right? Gonna add some more to that. It's delicious. And I'm literally gonna grab it on our plate because this is way too much food for anybody. And I like to share because, you know, that's why I'm a chef. Cooks cook, chefs share. Gonna take a little bit of this delicious hash. All I have is matched brisket, a mushroom, some onion, and some spring onion. That's all I've got going here, folks. Okay, now then, once those sides start to go, and paying attention that the pan is on the center of the flame, she always added like 2 tablespoons of water to the pan and covered it, which I thought was like ingenious because I hate poaching eggs, but I love them because they're soft and they're yummy and it's saucy and it's delicious. So you're still gonna get a very close effect to this just by covering up the plate. And it takes about 2 seconds. So again, takeout. The reason why I like getting takeout at this time is I know my friends are like surgeons. They are totally scouring everything down. They've totally wiped everything down. They're doing amazing HACCP plans for you to just get your food. So in some regards, it's just as good as going to the store, if not better, because now you don't have to cook. And now you can play with all their fun stuff the next day. So look at this, you guys. This just happened. All I've got here is some love. I'm gonna get my little, loosen this up. And now I've got the poached effect without having to boil the water, get it going, lightly submerge it, talk to it in lovingly and sparingly. Look at that. That just happened, you guys. So that's how you fake poach an egg, and that's how you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, yeah, 6, 2 from yesterday, 8 meals, and we spent $60, tipped ridiculously like I'm an Italian, which I'm half Italian, so they got a huge tip. So $60, I got 8 meals, and I supported local. So do the math, you guys. I mean, that's crazy. Actually, it was 8 meals for $60. So I'm still hanging in that $7 to $8 range for a killer meal, and I feel like I've done something. So think about that when you're hungry and when you go out. And I'm telling you what, right now, yo chef, I'm coming for you. I'm gonna get your fish fried tonight, and I can't wait to see what we can do and have some fun with it. And I've already got some ideas on what to do with the leftover fish. So, my brothers and sisters, I love you. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your children. Please stay indoors except those 2 trips to the grocery store and your takeout food, people. You should have everything you need by now. So, and if you need something else, let your friends know on Facebook. We're all here for you. Okay? Love you lots and take care. And now Toby's gonna eat all this yummy food.